Hey everyone, welcome to GardenFork. Today, deep fried Twinkies. Exciting, huh? So this all started, for Thanksgiving I went to our friend's house and they deep fried a turkey and I was fascinated by it. And they said, well, you could borrow the turkey deep fryer unit and deep fry a turkey for GardenFork. I said, great. So I bought a turkey yesterday and I was all set to deep fry a turkey today, and I forgot that an 18-pound turkey takes 3 or 4 days to defrost.
That's okay, they're tired of turkey.
Yeah, everyone here is tired of turkey.
Thanksgiving was last
We're very
weekend.
timely here where we cook a turkey after Thanksgiving.
No, in preparation for Christmas.
Right, that's right. I've also had a cool fascination with deep frying different fast foods. And I remember from the chip shop, which is a fish and chip shop in Park Slope, Brooklyn, I had a deep fried Twinkie probably 10 years ago. And I said, hey, we got all this oil and we got this deep fryer thing. Let's deep fry Twinkies and see what happens. So I bought some Twinkies yesterday, put them in the freezer. You have to freeze your Twinkies. And we are going to use a beer batter cornflake recipe that I am inventing as we go along here.
You're inventing.
To deep fry some Twinkies. By the way, if you're deep frying, be very careful. It says right here, be very careful. All right?
Are you gonna wear your goggles?
Maybe. You don't want your dogs around when you're doing this because it might splatter.
Or your kids?
Or your kids.
Today was Charlie's first day in the snow.
Oh, one thing I wanted to show you really quick. Here's some 2 different breads I made today. And I was experimenting with the artisan bread in 5 minutes a day recipe. This one was baked on a baking stone, and this one was done in the Dutch oven. So it's very interesting, kind of different crusts here. But this is the kind of thing where we post these little ideas and little thoughts and info on our website, GardenFork.tv. So there's not just videos there, there's recipes, there's all sorts of different stuff. It's very eclectic, but that's just Eric. So, beer batter, you need
Beer.
beer. You have to make sure it tastes good.
It's a classic.
And it's good. I'm thinking about a can of beer and an egg and about a cup and a half of flour, and we'll make this, all right? Oh yeah, this is December of 2009, and right now we have our first book for sale. It's a book of photos of the Labradors, so it's called the GardenFork Labradors. It covers the early years of Henry and Midge, and it's a 30-page book. It's small, but it's really cool, and it'd be a really nice gift if you're thinking about it for somebody. So think about that. It's on our site. The link is on our site to buy the book. Cup and a half of flour. Doesn't have to be perfect measuring.
Twinkie? She's never had a Twinkie.
A little bit of salt. Using our special tool, the fork. Tracy. Cut the egg in. And then I'm going to add beer. I'm going to put about half the beer in and see if that's enough or not. I think we're going to probably use the whole. I think it's just about a can of beer here.
Hope you aren't gonna drink that.
There's more of those in the fridge, so. Now, the cornflakes, I'm wondering, do we just put them like that, or should we crunch them up a little bit?
Crunch them up, dude.
Okay. You want your oil to be up to 350 degrees. We're using a vegetable oil. Don't get the oil above 375, or else it hits what's called a flash point, I believe it is. It starts to smoke and it can blow all over the place. It's a really bad thing. We have a Dutch oven with about 2.5 inches of oil in it. It's a little bit more than a quart, I think. And here's our thermometer.
So how hot is it right now?
It's at 350 right now. You are not allowed to be around here when we deep fry Twinkies.
Okay.
Your Twinkies have been in the freezer, so they're frozen. It's kind of logical, I guess. Okay, I've never done this before, so this is purely an experiment. Be very careful with this, okay? Exercise caution, use grabbers. This is at 350. As soon as we put this in, the temperature's going to drop a little bit, so we want to turn the heat up a little bit, okay?
supposed to sink or float?
It's gonna, I hope it floats. It's kind of like David Letterman's Will It Float. So we're gonna cook that till it's browned on the outside.
For how long?
I'm guessing a minute or two, and then we flip it. So let's put another one in.
Why the cornflakes?
I love cornflakes, and I was just looking through different recipes, and I saw that someone had battered fish or something with cornflakes, and I said, well, why not Twinkies?
I didn't know you loved cornflakes.
All right, I think it's time to turn this guy over. Oh, that was great. All right, so it's been a couple minutes. Our temperature is at 350 still in the oil. We're gonna take the first one out. Look at that. Isn't that great?
So the inside looks brown.
Yeah. Okay, here we are. Moment of truth. Let these cool down or else you're gonna burn yourself. That's really good.
Really?
Wow, that's decadent. This tastes like
Turkey.
this tastes like carnival food. You know, like you go to the carnival, the street fair, whatever. This is delicious.
I'm sure it's
This is amazing. The crunch is amazing. You've seen it here.
The crumb.
Cornflake crusted Twinkie. That's really good. It really is. You can't eat more than a half of one of these.
Oh.
But,
I bet you do.
all right, more cool stuff on our site, GardenFork.tv. And buy our books and everything, right?
Oh yeah, and the proceeds?
Our portion of profits for our dog book will go to a dog charity, right?
Which would be about 50 cents a book.
Yeah. We're not making any money in these books, so. All right, make it a great day.
Eric's busy.
All right, good.